Libra, hi, welcome to your July 2026 reading. This is for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and any strong placement in your birth chart for the sign of Libra. Crosswatchers are welcome here. If you're interested in a Libra, please try to remember that these are for the collective, so they are general readings. Don't force messages and situations to fit. If it does not resonate, it's okay. Check your other placements and other Libra readings on this channel. Take what resonates for you there. Leave the rest for someone else who may need those specific messages, okay? Energies can be interchangeable, meaning vice versa, so please use your discretion to put those energies where they best fit in your specific situation, okay? Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a high vibrational comment. I love to hear from you. Helps my channel out greatly, and I appreciate all the love and support this far. All that being said, Libra, let's get right into this and see what July has in store for you. But before we do that, retrograde starts tomorrow, June 30th. So be prepared for that little shift of energy. Also a full moon tomorrow too. Strawberry moon. All right. For Libra, please. For Libra. All right, here we go. Too many. Okay. Radical acceptance here. Okay. And you're going to have to adapt. Okay. You got adaptability here. So there's certain things that you're going to have to adapt to. Whatever this acceptance is. Because you're about to be taught something here, okay? Careful. Because now your choices, are being called into account. So there's going to be some consequences that are dealt here in July here for you, Libra. Because all choices come with their consequence, okay? And then you got repairing the body, mind, and soul here. So taking time to detox, to repair things, to get things out of your system. Very clearly. Poison like attitudes, like words, but something that has really harmed you, okay? So it's time to release all of that and then communicate it. All right. Take this as a lesson. Normally, Libra, you're the one who's, doing the teaching, and you're still probably going to do a lot of that with that teachability card here, but sometimes you got to learn your lesson through it as well. All right, let's get a romance angel, see what's going on in your connection. All right, for Libra, please. Okay, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Okay, so there's something going on here that you have maybe not wanted to see, okay, in this connection here. And sometimes you take a red flag and make it green because you just don't know yet. But there are some red flags that you haven't been paying too much attention to. And now Spirit is telling you it is time for you to pay attention. Okay? You need to be the bee on the wall or the fly on the wall. And yes, your choices are going to have consequences. And that may be, it could be you that are showing red flags. Because again, energies can be interchangeable. So put it where it goes in your situation, Libra. All right. We'll get some messages from your spirit guides, see what they're focusing on for the month of July and what they're trying to get you to focus on. All right. Libra. Some of y'all might have a favorite color of purple. There's a lot of purple in this. Okay, ask your spirit guides. So your spirit guides are wanting you to communicate with them. You came to serve. There is no two ways about it. Okay? Your spirit guide can lead you, but cannot do it for you. So some of you are still trying to be resistant here. Send out help to others. Okay, Spirit says take all three. Okie dokie. All right. Heal the past and fix tomorrow. Inner space and universal knowledge. So again, teaching, learning, understanding. This is the perfect time. Ooh, what you got planned, Libra? Well, I'm going to find out, so don't worry. All right, let's get some cosmic insight here for my Libra collective. This is for you to decide what is coming in, what is going out, and what is staying the same. For Libra, please, for the month of July. Commitment. Things are getting serious. Some of you are going to have commitment. Some of you are going to have breakup and divorce here. Okay? I didn't mean to laugh, but come on. Patience, all right? Just a few more months. Good things come to those who wait. Someone else. Someone is in the middle. Someone is trying to sabotage this. Now, are they trying to sabotage it? Or has you or your person left the door open for someone else to just kind of crawl in there? Okay? It's not necessarily the other person that's trying to sabotage. It's the person who's stepping out. Manifest. Tell the universe exactly what you want. Let's see. Let's get one more because manifest was there. Gambling. Problems with addiction or gambling. Bad finances. Okay. Could be dealing with a liar. There's cycles that are closing. Right. Just some word of advice. Don't manifest issues, okay? Manifest to heal them and clear them out. Remember, self-detox. All right. One more for Libra. All right, I will get these all out, and then we will discuss like we always do. July 2026 for Libra. Okay. Two more. Bottom of the deck for overall energy is the Queen of Swords here. Okay. So you have Virgo, Libra energy out here. Scorpio, Pisces. A lot of Libra. You're showing up for yourself. Fire, so Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and earth signs, so Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. Okay, so look, you got the clarity about the situation that you need. You got it. You know what it is. So again, like I said, with that Two of Swords there, bro, like, some of you could have had a commitment, got divorced for that someone else. Some of you could have just had a breakup here. And some of you could have actually decided to take your commitment elsewhere. Either way, side note. There's clear boundaries now that have been set. But you're coming from a cold, detached place here because that clarity is coming, okay? You pick the lesser of two evils here. It's like there was no right choice here for you, Libra. So you picked the less confusing one, the less problematic one. You allowed things to bog your mind. I mean, you are an air sign either way, so you are more logical. But you were overloaded with the information that was downloaded here. But this picking the lesser of two evils here has caused you to go into alignment here. Even though you may be overwhelmed by that and the choices that you had, okay, this lesser of two evils really brought you into alignment so that you could have your values, the things that matter to you, be brought front and center here. But you're still you're gonna try one more time. You're gonna give it one more go. because this indecisiveness, this indecision, that you're not able to really, you know, because picking lesser of two evils is still not making a decision. You realize that, right? It's avoiding. It's avoidance behavior, because that fear of change, that fear of something new here, you can't cope. So you're just kind of taking some relaxation here. You're retreating. You're taking solitude. You're contemplating everything. So this is like, but it doesn't matter, because eventually it's going to come to this Tower here. And that sudden change is coming without your permission, without your knowledge. And it's going to cause upheaval, and it's going to cause chaos here. But within that, awakening causes that release that you need to have. And then it's going to complete. Again, Jupiter goes into, retrograde is happening. So there is completion that is going to be happening through this Mercury retrograde. There's going to be completion here. There's going to be doors that are closed, whether you're aware of it or not. So I guess on that, I'll just say make sure you make the right choice, I guess. But clearly, I guess we'll see. All right, what clarity? Let's see. What clarity did you receive here, Libra? What did you get this clarity on? Clarify the Queen of Swords, please, in the overall. Clarity that communicating it is no longer going to work. And this shuts down the possibility of reconciliation here. It's almost like you don't see eye to eye. The truth is going to cause more disappointment than anything that you have going on here. All right. Let's do the Two of Swords in reverse. Death. Like I said, you can't stop the change. Something needs to end here. Something has needed to end for quite some time. So if there can be that change, whether you want it or not. You gotta adapt. Okay. The Lovers. So something needs to end within this connection. Okay. I have to put it that way because TOS and all that. Something needs to change so something new can come in its place. Now, does that necessarily mean a new person? Not yet. We will see. We're not done. But definitely something has had to shift or change within this connection. Let's get one more on that. The Queen of Swords in reverse. So, the Wheel of Fortune here. Okay, so whether you don't want this change to happen or not, that you're trying to stand in its way here, it's not going to make a difference here, Libra. It's not. But now it just kind of goes into like manipulative, you know, like full on bitch mode here. 7 of Cups in reverse. Six of Cups. Yeah, you're getting into perfect alignment with someone from the past. A soulmate connection here. That's what you're waiting to get back into alignment with here, Libra, is your soulmate. Because that feeling, but you're gonna have to dig a little deeper, because again, you aren't trying to hurt nobody. You want things to be fair, but you're gonna search your soul. You're gonna figure out what it is. You're gonna know what it is, and there's gonna be victory here. 6 of Wands, Leo energy here. So some of you are going to search your soul, find out that that is the connection that you want. And it doesn't take away the love that you have for the connection that you're in. Some of you are dealing with multiple things here. There's a choice. The Lovers is a choice. You have to choose. And it's on that 2 of Swords in reverse, choosing the lesser of two evils. Okay. 8 of Cups in reverse. Let's see what you're going to be willing to try one more time before you learn your lesson. Nothing. The 4 of Swords in reverse. There's going to be delays. There's going to be delays on you trying anything. Okay? You're burnt out. You're exhausted. And there's conflict. There's conflict. There's going to be conflict around you trying one more time. You trying to keep that marriage together. You trying to keep that commitment together. There's going to be conflict. Because there's more than one person involved here. Which is clear. All right. Well, you go take your little rest, Libra. Take that solitude. Allow yourself to... Because, again, choices and their consequences, okay? Someone could be calling you out on some of your choices, and they're going to be judge and jury here. And they're going to lay down the consequence to your actions and your choices here. Okay. See this Tower. Yeah, see, even these new opportunities, these new things coming in is going to cause conflict here, Aquarius energy. It's going to cause fighting. It's going to cause, again, someone to, you know, this shakeup, this sudden change, this new door that you decide to walk down, this new opportunity is going to cause fighting. Because you chose to abandon a situation here. You're choosing to abandon a situation by the feel of it. Some of you, not all of you. Queen of Wands. You didn't think that this was going to happen. But someone intrigued you to the level to allow certain things to kind of shift and make it a little wobbly here. It is going to present itself to you as a disaster, but it's going to awaken you on levels that you don't expect here. Whoever this person is, that is kind of, that you want to take this opportunity with, even though it's going to cause arguing and conflict and all that, you're very attracted to this person. Okay? You see them as pure fire. Standing in their power. Doing what needs to be done. Let's get one more on that, please. One more on the Queen of Wands, please. Yeah. Higher commitment here. Higher commitment. Celebration. Duality. Okay. And that's why completion comes in, because you are finding that soulmate connection that you have been looking for. Okay. And you're going to have victory there. And you know it. Four, five, six. Okay. And this is going to cause that completion, these things to kind of close out here, Libra. Cycles are ending. It's time to let them end. All right. Let's close this out for you. My goodness. For Libra, July 2026. Thank you. Okay, you are unique. Be brave, a little crazy, but be yourself. Exactly. Allow yourself to choose what your heart desires here. Okay? Because there will be victory here. Hey, if you're choosing the lesser of two evils, it brings you back where you want to be. All right, Libra, that is what I have for you. I hope this helps. Please like, share, and subscribe. And like always, I will see you in the next.